Today's topic is self-confidence versus self-worth. Like, what is the difference? So, have you ever felt like you were not enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough, don't have the right skills, anything that you were just not good enough or that you didn't fit in? Where do these thoughts and these feelings come from? And how do we get them to stop? These messages come from inside us and from the outside world, and they're all shape our confidence and our self-worth. So when I'm thinking about this topic, this brings to mind two books. One is the book You Are Special by Max Lucado, and a new book, Worthy, that will be released in February by Jamie Kern Lima. So let's first start with the book, You Are Special. In this book, it is the village of Wemmicks, who were all carved out by wood by the wood carver, Eli. Now, all the Wemmicks were unique, right? Just like us. Some are tall, like me, some are short, some are skinnier than others, some are more plump, some have big eyes or big noses. They're all made different. They're all unique. They are all special. But all day long, these Wemmicks go around putting golden star stickers on people or gray dot stickers on each other, just based on what they thought about them. So they gave stars to those that have like great talents, that they think that look good, that are pretty, and those that got those golden stars, they just made them feel so good for having these stars, and they want to go get more stars. So they go out and they try to, accomplish new skills or new talents or show them off to get more stars. Then others, they didn't have a lot of talent, or maybe they weren't, carved just right. They didn't have the perfect, smooth wood or the pretty looks like others. And they got gray dot stickers for just being ordinary. Nothing stand out. Well, one character in the book, Punchinello, was one of those that no matter how hard he tried, he only got gray dot stickers. Punchinello believed then eventually that he was just not a good person because he had all the dots. Then he met a girl that had no stickers on her. Neither the star stickers or the gray dot stickers would stick to her. Punchinello wanted to be just like her. So she went out to see why. How did these stickers not stick on her? And he found out that she went to see Eli, the wood carver, every day. And he was scared too. He didn't know who this person was, like what he would think of him. And eventually he went and saw Eli. Eli didn't care what other people thought of Punchinello. And Eli told Punchinello that he shouldn't either. All that matters is what he thought of him, what Eli, his maker, thinks. And he thought he was special because he made him very unique, his own person. So what I took away from this story is that we are all very, very special. We are all unique in our own way. There are nobody in the world just like us. So don't really care. Don't care what other people think. The only thing that matters is what our maker thinks. God made us. God made us, each and every one of us, special, unique. So you are worthy. You matter just the way you are. The stickers, what other people think of you, only stick if you let them. So what does this have to do with self-confidence and self-worth? Well, let's look at the definitions. Self-confidence is an attitude about your skills and your abilities. It means you accept and trust yourself, and you have a sense of control in your life. You know your strengths and weaknesses well, and you have a positive view about yourself. You set realistic expectations and goals, and you communicate assertively and handle criticism. So you can have confidence in really your ability to perform a specific task or a skill. You can have confidence just overall in general about yourself and your abilities. You can just feel good in general about yourself. Or your confidence can vary depending on the situation or the context, such as like a lot of people do not like to, speak out in public, but they are very confident in other areas, maybe, working at their desk, on their computer, or on doing certain skills. So our confidence can vary depending on the situation. Self-worth then is a sense of one's own value as a human being. Self-worth is at the core of our very selves. Our thoughts, our feelings, our behaviors are intimately tied into how we view our worthiness and our value as human beings. So the girl Wemmick that the stickers wouldn't stick to had self-worth and therefore had self-confidence. She could, exhibit confidence in her abilities, in herself. She believed in her own value first. She believed that she was worthy just the way she was. And she gained that and she embodied that because her maker told her that her maker said, you are special just the way you are. It didn't matter what other people thought. She truly, innately believed she was special, she was unique, she was worthy just because she is her. Neither the star stickers nor the gray dot stickers stuck on her. Labels didn't matter to her because she believed in herself. She believed her maker and what he was telling her, that she was perfect. She was just fine the way she was because he made her that way. And he doesn't make mistakes. Her maker made her special, one of a kind, no comparison. So is your self-confidence or your self-worth dependent on what kind of stickers others put on you? How you compare yourself to others? If you're like the majority of people, you do. I'm in that category. My confidence, varies from day to day. My self-worth varies from day to day, depending on what I truly, truly innately believe about myself. You base your worthiness and confidence on the opinions of others. If you're like the majority of people, we compare ourselves to others. Oh, should have. I should be like this. I should be like that. I should be doing this. I should have this by now. We should have all over ourselves a lot of times, and we put down our worthiness. You are unique. You are a unique human being. How does that come out? And I'm so excited for Jamie Kern Lima's book, Worthy, that comes out in February. I took the opportunity last week to attend her Worthy watch party, which she describes like what the book is. She went through all the chapters of the book and giving us a scenario of what's in the book. And she describes the difference between self-confidence and self-worth as this. Self-confidence, how you assess yourself based on your skills, your attributes, your willingness to try, if you keep the promises you make to yourself, and how you compare yourself to others. Very similar, right? But this also is very internal. And like I said earlier, fluctuates, based on how things are going on around you, how you interpret your external world, your thoughts, your feelings, your perception of how you are compared to other people. Your self-confidence is often based on outside stuff and how you feel about yourself. Self-worth is the deep internal, just knowing that you are innately worthy of love and belonging exactly as you are. It's not dependent on anyone else or anything. Your self-worth, you were created whole, fully worthy, just the way you are right now. And if we can get to that place of just knowing, internally knowing we are worthy no matter what, wow, how freeing can that be? Because in her book, Jamie just believes if you don't have self-worth, you will never feel fulfilled. Never. Self-worth is foundational. It's the foundation on which self-confidence stands. So without self-worth, self-confidence wavers. So is your foundation of self-worth built on solid ground or on shaky sand? So I just love this book and I love this topic. And she also in this book talks about 9 non-truths that cause self-doubt and low self-worth. One is waiting on your weight. When it's like, the lies you tell yourself, when I'm this certain weight, when I'm this certain size, then I can truly live. Then I can start this. Then I can do this. You don't have to wait on your weight. Another lie she talks about is, I should be seen when I'm happy. I should only be seen when I'm happy. And this is like hiding what we're truly feeling. Like, you're putting on a face for the outside world when the inside of you is just hurt and crumbled. That's a lie. We're putting up a facade. You're not being you. Another lie we tell ourselves that creates low self-worth is, I don't deserve better. This is what I have. And this is very limiting, very limiting. It kind of keeps us in a shell. Another lie is, I don't have anything to offer. And this is like the imposter syndrome. So we don't believe that we have what other people would like. We don't, somebody else does it better. Like we couldn't do it better than someone else. We all have something to offer. We are all made unique. We are given our own unique gifts and abilities. Nobody else has them. So we don't have anything to offer. That's a lie. Another lie is, I need to please others to love me. And that is all about people pleasing. We often do so much for others, pleasing others, people, but really there's no end to that. Like, our self-worth is not based on if somebody likes us or not. Self-worth in her definition is just knowing we are worthy because we are special. Another lie is, if I stand out, I'll be kicked out. So if you stand out, if you do something different, if that spotlights you or that your unique abilities or talents, people won't like you. You'll get kicked out of the club. That's elementary school, right? We don't want to dim our light. We were given our light. We were given our own unique abilities and talents and gifts. Don't play small. You were meant to light up the world. How are you doing that? Another lie is, I'm an imposter and not enough on my own. I need somebody else to complete me or rescue me. And how many movies out there, Cinderella stories, princess movies, look at Disney movies, all the movies that a prince has to come save us. No, we can save ourselves. And we can save ourselves by tuning into ourselves and realizing that we are unique and worthy on our own. Another lie is, if I'm me, I won't be loved. And this, I've talked to clients about this a lot, is that you can only love others as much as you love yourself. So if you don't love yourself very much, you won't have the ability to love others very much. So you have to love yourself. Self-worth is loving yourself. Loving yourself. The more you love yourself, the more love you have to give others. The last lie she talks about is labels are permanent. No, they're not. Labels are like those stickers. They only stick if you let them. So labels could be anything as like, the things that we tell ourselves. Oh gosh, I'm stupid. I'm not good enough. You know, they might be labels. I, was a counselor for so long and I hated putting, a diagnosis on people because I find it very limiting. If I give somebody, a label of being depressed or have anxiousness, then they like, oh, take that in. And sometimes people use that as an excuse why they can't live life. Oh, well, I'm just not smart enough. I have ADHD, so I can't do that. We all have these things within us. I can lose focus. I can lose concentration. I can be depressed some days. I can be very worried and anxious other days. We all have these capabilities. It's how we view it. If we want that label to stick, we're going to live that label. But if you just say, hey, that's just a part of me. And even though I have this, even though I am sad some days, even though I am very worried some days, even though I can't concentrate some days, I can and I am able to shine my light and know that I am worthy of more than I'm doing right now. So the last part of the Worthy book is about transforming yourself. So this book is not only kind of uncovering the lies that we have, but it's also transforming yourself into knowing that you are worthy. So the last part is transforming yourself. It's the journey to find your unshakable self-worth and your unconditional self-love. And it's full of tools and exercises to aid in your transformation to knowing you are worthy just the way you are. So I'm so excited about this book to come out. I'm sure it's just going to be transformational for everyone that reads it. In the meantime, you can check out Jamie Kern Lima's YouTube channel. Maybe she'll be sharing probably a little bit more about her book over the next few months before February when it comes out. But you can also pre-order it like I have and have actually pre-ordered more copies for my kids too. So overall, remember, you are special. You are innately worthy of love and belonging exactly as you are. Like in the book, You Are Special, the girl Wemmick chose to receive a daily reminder that she is special, just the way she is. She is whole, worthy of love and belonging, just the way she is. So we too must remind ourselves of our uniqueness, that we are special, that there is no one else in the world just like us, just like you. There is no one in the world just like you. So go out and be you.